Hey there, it's Kay, and thank you so much for joining me for today's video where I'll be setting up my May monthly budget and giving you guys an estimated monthly budget based off of estimated expenses and income. So before we get started, I do want to give a huge thank you to my returning subscribers. Thank you guys for joining me again, and if you're new to my channel, I would love to see you follow me on my journey by subscribing down below and also hitting the notification bell so that you do know when I upload. So without further ado, let's get right into this budget. So the first thing that I like to do in my monthly setup process is set up my monthly calendar with my paydays and my fixed expenses. And for this, I'm going to be using the double page spread that's in my budget printable, which you can find in my Etsy shop. And first, I'm going to mark my paydays that I'm working with. And I can't find my regular budget sticker book right now, which is just moderately annoying. So I'm actually going to grab in the back here, there's some little dollar bill stickers. So I'm working with 2 paydays this month, and the first payday would have been this paycheck that I received in April. Second payday is going to be this payday on the 12th, and there will be a payday on the 26th, but I'm actually going to count that towards June's budget. So we'll just be working with a 2 paycheck monthly budget here. And next I'm going to mark my fixed expenses. So I'm going to use these bill due stickers, and I went with like a neutral peachy theme, and I don't really have any colors here that are gonna super match, but I guess these might be okay. So I have a bill due on the 1st, which is my Spotify music subscription that's always auto debited on the 1st, and then the next bill is gonna be my car registration, and the appointment for that is the 3rd. Actually, let me double check. Yeah, so my appointment is on the 3rd, so we're gonna go put that there. And then, let's see, I know there's an auto pay on the 15th for my tuition, and then I know I have Sprint due on the 10th, that's an auto pay. I also have my Adobe Creative Cloud subscription, which tends to come out like 16, 17, 18, and it's on auto pay again. So I'm going to put it for the 17th. It just slightly changes from month to month. I might just shift it by a day for some reason, and I'm okay with that. And then the last thing, oh, nope, not the last thing, second to last thing, car insurance. And then the last thing is going to be my rent. And because I'm going to be starting June's budget on the 26th, I'm just going to have my rent due for the 25th, even though it's actually due the 31st. So I usually pay my rent very early anyway. And I just went back to like triple check to make sure I didn't miss anything, because with my credit cards paid off, this calendar always looks so empty, but I definitely got everything. So I'm going to use this Tru Red permanent marker. I got it at Staples. I'm going to use this fine point side, and I'm just going to go ahead and write in all my fixed expenses on these stickers. And then just for a little bit of decorative fun, I grabbed this washi and this sticker book, and there's some gold clear foil flowers in here that I feel like I would never use in a spread, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this combo to decorate really quick. And I think that looks really great. So I think that's enough for the calendar. So let's continue to move on here. This is my dashboard, which I don't fill out on camera. And then next, sinking funds and cash envelopes, which I will set up. If I don't put my cash stuffing and my paycheck one budget in one video, I'll have a separate cash video where I'll probably update that with you guys. And then transaction log. And here it is, the monthly budget. So get that open. Definitely gonna need a calculator, and we're gonna need erasable pen, not permanent pen, so that in case I mess up. I am, however, gonna leave myself a permanent note in the notes here, also because I want to just double check how this paper handles this pen. That we have a goal this month of paying off my Nelnet A loan. And I need, after the end of April, I need $612 to pay off that loan, and that should be totally manageable. The other note I want to leave myself is to save for iPad Pro. I have a sinking fund for a new iPad, and the new iPad Pro was announced, and you bet your sweet ass I pre-ordered it with AppleCare, so I know that totaled up to be $1,100. So I do need to make sure that I'm sticking money in it. So let's get to income, because income is going to be interesting, and it's what's going to help me save up for this iPad to make sure I have enough money for it. So obviously I'm going to have income from work. I'm also going to be having income that I'm taking in from one of my sinking funds for car registration. I already saved in advance for it. And I also got a Visa gift card from my parents for my birthday. Happy late birthday to me. It's a $400 Visa card. And I think what I'm going to do is like intent the money towards saving to my iPad, but I think I'm just going to end up doing some cash swapping in my envelopes later. So Visa gift, so we know that's $400, and car registration sinking fund, I have a total of $200, and I did an estimate on what a new registration in my new town for my vehicle, it was like 170 and some change, so I should actually be under budget on that. And then for work, what am I going to estimate for income? I'm not doing a lot of like super long distance traveling right now, so I'm not getting like a lot of mileage and stuff. So I think the safe bet would be $2,500. Between two paychecks, that's $1,250 a paycheck. So I think that actually sounds good. So I have what, $2,500 plus $600 is $3,100 to work with this month. But $200 of that is intent. It has an intent. So I'm going to put car registration up top here for $200. And then the rest of my fixed expenses, I have Spotify, and then Sprint, and then Safeco, which is my car insurance. I have all the S bills, and then I have UML tuition, and my Adobe, and then my rent and utilities, which are combined. So Spotify we know is $5, Sprint is $36, Safeco is $190, tuition is $50, Adobe is $16, and those are all auto payments, and I round up to the nearest dollar on those. So those are all pretty good. Because my rent and utilities are combined, it is slightly variable, and I was originally budgeting $850, but the cost of gas went up in my area, so my utilities have been a little more expensive. So I'm going to estimate $875 on my rent and utilities. So let's go ahead and total these up. So we have 200 plus 5 plus 36 plus 190 plus 50 plus 16 plus 875. So 1372 is my total for fixed expenses. And then we started with 3100. So next we're going to carry 1728 into my next budget category, which is variable expenses. And I did a little bit of a zoom out here just so we can see the whole box. For my variable expenses, they're my cash envelopes. So allowance, gas, grocery, eating out, laundry, and pets. Those are my variable cash envelopes and my variable expenses. And I am gonna try and decrease a little bit this month. I feel like I've been spending a lot of money on food and I kind of hate that. So I'm gonna cut down on that. So eating out will take down to 60. Grocery will do 220. And then for gas, I'm probably gonna need like 60. And laundry, I could probably cut down laundry this month. We'll do 20 because I already have a little bit on my laundry card still from last month. So we'll do 20 on laundry. But for pets, I need to get food and litter combined. So that's going to be a little bit more. So we'll do 80. And allowance, I'll cut down to 60. So let me grab my calculator again and we'll go ahead and add these up. So 60 plus 60 plus 220 plus 60 plus 20 plus 80, 500 on the dot. Gotta love even numbers. 1728 minus 5, so 1228. And then we'll take that into my next budget category, which is sinking funds. So 1228. And pretty much the only thing I really want to stuff right now is my iPad sinking fund. So we'll write down iPad, even though I have way more than those. This is just like a big priority because, like I said, I already pre-ordered it, so I know how much it's going to cost. But I also looked up the cost of accessories that I want to get for it, and that's also going to add a couple $100 extra. So I know I already have that $400 Visa gift card. So 12 minus 4 is 8. I need 600 to finish off Nelnet. So actually 612. So I'm thinking what I can do. Well, 6 is half of 12. So I can do 600, which would be the gift card plus 200 cash. So if we do 600 in that, then we have 628. And then 628 minus 612 would be 16. So then I'll just have 16 random dollars, which I can just put that in my emergency fund. I got a little sloppy at the end there. So yeah, so basically splitting between iPad savings, debt payment, and then there's just like a few couple bucks that came up that I'll just put into my emergency fund to help zero out the budget in a way that I can still save money. So here it is, guys. Here is my completed monthly May estimated budget. And if you made it to the end of the video, seriously, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love to see you follow me on my journey. And I hope to see you in the next video, which will be paycheck number 1 budget. So until then, peace out.